Hello, everyone. Um, I hope all is well. In my focus control rate scale, I was able to identify a couple of strengths that I didn't necessarily think of or think that I had, but and it also confirmed some ones that I already kind of knew that I possessed. I was able to show, the survey was able to show me some of the focuses that I need to kind of be better at and probably show more attention to. Some of the strengths that I gathered from the survey were a couple of questions stood out to me. Questions 2 and 3. See if I could bring it up here. But one of the question 2, which was my ability to keep my focus totally in the present, um, and that comes from just being mindful of the moment and really focusing on what's important. If I don't really value what I'm doing, I can be easily distracted and kind of like trail off on things. But I do regain my focus pretty quickly and kind of get back right on track very fast. I kind of can catch myself and get back at it. But if it's something that's kind of mundane or just not that interesting, I can just allow myself to be distracted. Um, my favorite strength that I noticed from the scale would be question 8. And question 8, the fact that I have a strong inner confidence that I can do anything that I set my mind to. I feel really confident in that answer, so that's why I kind of answered that one with an 8, scoring of an 8. Um, I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? Um, I rather go after something that I want out of life than to kind of be confined to a career or a life that I don't really want or something that I'm not really passionate in. Another strength I noticed from the scale would be question 11, the fact that I focus on learning from setbacks, criticism, and errors. So I gave myself an 8 for this question. Um, I feel that everyone has setbacks in life. Everyone has those those key things that are gonna act as speed bumps or roadblocks that can kind of hinder our progress. But I think I have a good way of kind of balancing those things. Um, I kind of always kind of try to develop a strategy to learning from them and better prepare myself to kind of overcome those things or um, see those things coming in the future. I think I'm able to get through trial and error pretty easily just because I think this is because I think I learn better and I am a better professional. Um, I'm better at what I do through trial and error. I feel like um, one of my favorite writers, Kelly Miller, kind of sums it up best. I'm gonna paraphrase the best I can, but he basically says, "I see the path of progress as a zigzag. Um, it's never a straight line." Um, and I think that kind of sums it up perfect. Where you need those peaks and you need those valleys in life. You need those peaks to keep you moving forward. You need those ups to remind us of where we want to go, and those downs to push us to get there. So I think through trial and error, yeah, I gave myself a pretty high grade on that one. Some of the things that I want to work on would be question number 12. Let's see what question number 12, which says, after a performance, I focus on what I did well and how I can be better in my next performance and act on those lessons. I feel I do this in a way, but I kind of do it in reverse. I kind of focus on those things that I do bad or those things that I need to improve on, um, and kind of reflect on those instead of my successes, I guess, in a way. Um, which, I mean, the reason I do so is just because why fix it if it's not broken? If it's something I'm already doing well, then why go back and try to visit it and make it even better? If it's already good, let's fix on the weaknesses. But I mean, like we've learned in from other things that you're supposed to focus on your strengths to make your strengths stronger to cover those weaknesses. So um, I want to definitely do that better. Let's see. The next one, last one for me. The next one for question one, I felt I was at a range of a 5, um, simply because I try to stay focused, but I can't completely be, well, with the definition it said, absorbed in it where everyone else disappears. I've never had it where you can be so absorbed where everyone else disappears. Um, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, just because I like being cognitive around me, the things that are around me, and and my time. I think if you're completely absorbed and you get in that tunnel vision, you can lose track of all those things. So I'm okay with not being that good at it, but I wish I could just like zone out and just be that person that um, just give something your undivided attention. I do wish I could do that on certain things. My average score for the scale was a 7.9, so I still have a good. Um, it's a pretty decent focus, but it shows me that I do have a long way to go in developing my focus and better preparing myself where I can be focused longer. So that was my strength and my weaknesses from the scale, and I'm looking forward to listening to you guys.